What is going on YouTube? So a lot of you guys in the comment section have been asking me for Ultimate Team videos. I know there's a lot of people that play Madden Ultimate Team. I've seen some of the channels out there that have a lot of subscribers and all they do is show Madden Ultimate Team. I'd love to be able to give that for you guys, where we show a ton of Madden Ultimate Team. I don't know. We'll see in the future. I tried it out last year. I'm not sure if any of you guys remember that. Didn't really like it, but this year they added a lot of different things. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how I do, but I definitely played a full season, and we're going to condense it down into 20 minutes. I just made RG3 my captain. I'm going to open up all these packs so you guys can follow along with me and see who I got. I got Rob Gronkowski, Adrian Peterson. Definitely like those two players. I'm not really sure, does everybody get the same starting pack? That's possible. I'm not really sure how that works. Nolan Carroll, not a bad Madden player. He's terrible in the NFL, but not a bad Madden player. I got the balanced offensive playbook, and I got multiple defensive playbook. So, and we're using the Washington Redskins. We've got AJ Green, Brandon Marshall, a 73 and 74 overall. Here, I got to the screen. I was trying to hit LB and RB to try to switch through the things, and it wouldn't let me do anything. So I guess what I have to do is I have to play a challenge against a computer. Not really a fan of that. I am not a computer player whatsoever. I can't stand playing against a computer. But I figure I'd show one highlight because I was playing this game and whoop! Nice little juke move there. Went for a touchdown. Make it 14-0 in the third quarter. This game was boring as hell. Ended up winning 28-0. Pretty exciting. Ended up getting Chris Carter. Not too bad. 6'3". A lot of these players, their speed. For those of you guys, if you're watching this video and you never played Ultimate Team like myself, if you get an Adrian Peterson who might be like a 94 speed or something like that in Madden, he might be an 86 speed. If you get a receiver like a Brandon Marshall and AJ Green who might be a 90 speed or an 88 speed, they might be an 83 speed in the rookie pack or whatever these things are called. So you really have to kind of build up your players, and I'm not sure how they do that because, a player's speed is a player's speed, but I guess I understand. You can't just have a Brandon Marshall and have him be Brandon Marshall, right? You kind of want to work up and get the better players the more that you play. So I'm just opening up these packs. Obviously, that one was terrible. Like I said, I don't really know if everyone gets the same cards or not. So maybe I'm just showing this for absolutely no reason and you guys already know. So if that's the case, just skip ahead. But for those that you that don't know, you can kind of see what kind of players. Here we got Rod Streeter, 91 speed. That's not too bad. That's definitely a player that I could use. Depends on who else I get in some of these packs, right? But definitely like anything that's over 90 speed by the looks of it so far. That's a terrible pack right there. That's terrible. So just going through everything. And then you can go and you can set your depth chart, edit your lineup. I got Tom Brady as well and Drew Brees, but definitely, I'm going to use the mobile quarterback, right? Harrison Smith, that's pretty good. We got the New England offensive playbook, which I just realized I didn't use at all. Basically what I did, I'm going to be showing highlights of the first season. I did a whole season, and I'm going to show you it all in 20 minutes. And basically what I did was I played game one with the lineup that I had, and I played all my games with the exact same lineup. I never bought any packs throughout the season. I never made any changes to depth chart. I never did anything. I just played with the exact lineup that I started with all the way through, however long it was that lasted. Let's see, what do we got? Brandon LaFell. Okay, contract extension. I don't even get that. I guess, I don't know. Like you have these cards for a certain length of time or something like that? I don't even know, but I guess there we go. Contract extension for players that you want to keep. We're in week one. I have never played this before. I'm just checking out the settings. I got the offensive and defensive playbooks. And here we go. So I'm playing against this dude who is running curl routes right out of the gate. And when dudes are doing that, they're just running curls. That's going to be exciting. It's, to me, that's kind of like I mean, don't get me wrong. You're going to run a curl. You're going to run an out route. You're going to run what's effective. Look at this. Look at that. And then I ended up diving just because I couldn't believe it. I did a screenshot of that, and I showed it in the chat box on TGL. 8 defenders he broke free from. So 7-0, and I've got the ball. AJ Green definitely have been a good player for me as the season went on. I just get stopped in the backfield. Adrian Peterson's a lot slower than he is, than we're used to, right? So sometimes it's kind of hard to judge these players. Oh yeah, I got AJ Green. I got Chris Carter, and I got Marshall, and I got RG3, and I got Adrian Peterson. Well, no, it's not. It's definitely not as good as it seems, that's for sure. And what playbook did I get? I got balanced on offense. I really had no idea about any of the plays, really. I'm just trying to put together as much as I could. Look at that, like AJ Green just dropping the ball. Nice. 3rd and 10, I get a pass interference call in my favor. So what do we got? We got 1st and 10. I run a little screen pass. Looks like I'm going to get tackled. AP does his thing. So yeah, so it looks like we got a 7-7 game. They're 4-minute quarters, and it's on All Pro. That's at least what they say. It's on All Pro. We'll get into a little bit more of that later. And I make a mistake. I don't know what the heck I was doing, and he ends up doing a deep route. I think I had the guy in a yellow, and I was using him, and I don't know, because he threw the curl earlier, right? So pretty smart play by him. And I get a nice run. The toss crack out a single back bunch throughout the entire time that I played this was very good. Throw a nice little touchdown to AJ Green. So we got a 14-14. And it looks like, to me, like he's running the same play over and over. Nice little deke move there. Who's he got? He's got Tom Brady at quarterback. And as you can see, he looks for a couple reads, and he always rolls out. And I don't know how on earth this dude caught that ball, but I guess that's what you get when it's Jimmy Graham. And he's running 5 wide, and for the most part, it's the same play. And anytime he gets into trouble, he then rolls out to his right. And I can't stop it. I really can't. I mean, I'm trying to, and then again, he goes with a streak right on me and scores a touchdown. That was frustrating. 21-7 for him, and I'm thinking to myself, I mean, I didn't really know what kind of team he had. I know that you can get matched up against anybody. You can go in there with your rookie team. This happened to me last year. I had my rookie team, and I was playing against like Joe Montana and Jerry Rice and Barry Sanders, and like it was crazy. I couldn't do anything. My offensive line wouldn't block for me at all. I guess obviously the offensive line is pretty jacked up this year, so it seems that even with a weak offensive line, I'm still able to run the ball. That's definitely the feeling that I had throughout this, but last year I couldn't do any of that. Even if you had a good running back, your offensive line was so terrible, you couldn't run it. I'm playing against dudes that just have like the most stacked team. So I'm thinking, man, am I going to lose already again? Because I definitely did last year. 21 all, and with no time left in the half, this dude gets a touchdown with Jimmy Graham. Oh my God. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, I've played a lot of Madden in my time, okay? And as I'm playing this game, it was so hard to stop what he was doing. And his players were breaking tackles, and there was a lot of stuff that was happening that was really making me scratch my head. And as I was playing, I remembered to what I was thinking last year. And I'm not the kind of guy that complains when it comes to Madden. I love Madden, okay? I don't mind losing at all. I can get a little frustrated at times, don't get me wrong. I'm like, oh man, come on, whatever. Like right there, oh my God, I remember that. That was unbelievable. But I'm not that type of player. I'm not the type of player to like call the game garbage and stuff like that all the time. But you know what? I'm gonna put money on the fact that this is not all pro. And I thought this last year. It just seems like the gameplay is so flimsy. Like it's a mixture. It's kind of between pro and all pro. I know that's what it is. And I'm not just saying it because I'm struggling and I'm down 35-28 here in my first game right out of the gate. But Man, this is a mixture of all pro and pro. They want to make it easy in Madden Ultimate Team so that people buy more stuff. You know, it's one thing to play on all pro and you're playing against really good players, but they want to make it as easy as possible for anybody to be able to compete, because this is their cash cow right here. This is where they try to make as much money as possible by people opening up their packs and buying their packs. I know that this is on pro and all pro. It's like kind of like an in-between. Now, if you disagree, that's fine. You can say, oh, I'm a conspiracy theorist or whatever the case may be. This is between pro and all pro. I know it. I've played a lot of Madden in my lifetime, and I know the difference. And look at this. Look at this. Oh, my God. How many misses are we going to get? Thank God, though, it was 4th down, and I get the ball back with 3 minutes to go. 35 all. It is a great game so far. You know, I definitely am struggling against his 5 wide. I just felt like my players couldn't cover anything. And there I'm getting tackled in the backfield. So I'm just trying to get in field goal range here, not for stay in field goal range. But he's got 3 timeouts. He didn't call one. It's 3rd and 8. And I go, what was that? PA wide receiver in. 47 seconds to go. And I score a touchdown. So let's just see if I can keep him off the board. This time I really clamped down on what it was that he was trying to do. Actually, for the last quarter, you don't really get to see it too much, but I just kept making him roll out. I started calling a cover 4 with a couple adjustments, and he couldn't do anything. So I'm up 42-35. He's got 16 seconds to go. He calls his final timeout, 1st and 10. And he's going to the flats. Is he even going to go out of bounds? Yeah, he gets out of bounds. Almost took a 15-yard penalty. And there he throws it up, and we get the interception to seal the game. So, whew, I'm going to tell you, man, when I was playing that game, I was frustrated. I was so frustrated beginning the journey. So we're on the journey for Madden Ultimate Team. And I don't know, you know, if I end up liking it, there we go, AP, 18 carries, 159 yards, and 3 touchdowns. If I end up liking the game, look at that, I had 12 minutes to his 326. He just kept scoring. Every time he got the ball, it was like, oh, let me just throw this up and get a touchdown. Look at that, he was 13-15 for 5 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns, and he had 2 incompletions, and 1 was just an interception right at the end of the game. That's rough. But yeah, it was like every time he got the ball. Well, I guess I was 13-15 as well, but for only 186 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. And you already saw AP. I love looking at the stats. I've always been a stat guy after the game. What do we got here? AJ Green, pretty good game. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to go on to game 2. As you see there, I won week 1. And I'm just going to show some highlights. I went through an entire season. And here, I put Buddy in a yellow because I learned from last game. Buddy came right out automatically with a curl route. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to put a yellow there. And it paid off. I get a pick. I run the toss crack play yet once again. And we go up 7-0. And then I get a user pick to make it 7-0 with my ball in the first quarter. And a QB sneak. You gotta love the QB sneak from the 1 yard line. And then he fumbles. On 4th and 4 in the second, I'm already up by 14. So we know how this is going to go, right? I mean, it's Madden Ultimate Team. They're going to quit. So I got 2 wins now under my belt, looking pretty good. Started this, let's say it was, what is today? Today's Friday. So Thursday in the afternoon I started, and as you can see there again, he didn't like how things were going, and he quit. I played this entire season in the afternoon, the whole thing. And I mean, you're generally a game's supposed to take about 45 minutes. But this whole season, just based on the fact that had a couple quits, was scoring touchdowns. I mean, it is only 4-minute quarters as well. And he goes on 4th and 15, and I'm up 7-0, and he doesn't get it. And what do you know? Quit. So now we're on to week 5, just like that. And so we're rolling. And I think, I don't know how many wins it is that you need to make the playoffs. I don't even know how it works. But again, the toss crack play. I absolutely love that play out of this playbook. And I like it in general. I showed it already in a scheme that I was using out a single back bunch base earlier in the year. But yeah, then it's 2nd and 7. I'm up 14-0. He gets smacked in the backfield, and your peers quit the game. So things are going along nice and smooth, win after win after win. We're headed on to week 6, and at this point, I mean, look at this right here. Here's a tip: don't control the player. Don't control the defensive player when you get a fumble like that, because if you just let everything go, the computer is going to try to go downfield as much as possible. If you try to user control him, you're going to get tackled every time. So there, I just let go of the analog stick. I let him kind of gain control. Unbelievable. How is that dude open on 4th and 7? Let him gain control by himself, and then I started running downfield. Go up 14-7 with 1:25 left. And what he did there was he initially tried to do a streak in the slot. He got a completion. And then he tried to do an out route. And I snuffed that out. Got a user pick. Again, connection lost. So here we go. 6-0 in Madden Ultimate Team. Kind of having fun. Do a little QB sneak right on the goal line. Nothing beats that. 3rd and 7. I don't even know what that was. That dude clearly is terrible. He's facing pressure. Drops back and just throws the ball up. Nolan Carroll with the easy interception. And of course, we get another pause. And you can see all these quits are happening early. I mean, this took me no time at all to go through these games. I'm talking like... Actually, you know what? Let me just go look at my folder. I'm going to tell you right now. So I started playing Madden Ultimate Team on Thursday at 3:49 p.m. And the last game, I was done at 6:44 p.m. based on the recorded videos that I have. And when we're showing a kickoff, what's about to happen. This dude, Coy Francis or whatever, never heard of the guy in my life. He's not even that fast. But he's gone for the touchdown. So yeah, I don't know. Like for me, I want to use Dan Marino. The Dolphins are my team. And again, I don't know what these guys are doing. Like, it's kind of a catch-22, right? Like, it's fun to be able to go through a whole season as fast as possible. But then at the same time, do you really want people quitting? And I wasn't really playing very good opponents, as you can see. I mean, second quarter, he's only down by 7. And he quits. So now, here we go. We're in the wild card. We got a first-round bye. It's the final game. If I lose and I go up 7-0 right away in the first quarter. Gotta like that. Looking pretty good. Everything's been really easy so far. But this time on 3rd and 10, he hits me up the seam. I noticed that's been my weakness. And Adrian Peterson is hurt. Adrian Peterson in my first playoff game will not return. Yeah, we know how this is going to go, don't we? Unbelievable. And then this guy runs a screen pass. Oh, my God. Great adjustment by him, but so frustrating. I can't believe that just happened to me. I lose AP, and this guy deserves a slap in the face. I'd give it to him. Anyway, so now I don't even know, like, he just 12 seconds left, just gets touchdown, and next thing you know, it's 21-7. Kicks a field goal. We're in the fourth quarter, 3:57 to go. It's not good. It's really not good. I scored kind of a garbage touchdown here, and he's got 4th and 4. And I get a pick, even though I don't even think it counted as a pick because they didn't even let me control the ball. I get a pick, so there's 1:21 to go, and I roll out and I throw to Gronkowski. Down by 3. I got 3 timeouts. This is my chance. I was down 24-7. Can I do it? It's 3rd and 3. He comes out in the shotgun, and I actually think he's going to pass like an idiot. I so should have saw the draw coming. So there you go. We got a whole season within 20 minutes. I actually really enjoyed Madden Ultimate Team this time. So if you guys like this video, if you like what I did here, and maybe you want to see full seasons like this in the future, or maybe if you have a suggestion for me for something that I can do, as you can see, it was my first season played, just let me know. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully I can get a Dan Marino card, and I'll see you guys next time.